I'm breathing it.
What's up, everybody? You're on 514 Online Mix, and you have your host here, Christcella. And today we're with EZ Hamilton, aka Young EZ. You already know it's gonna be a lit interview. We have so many questions for him. How are you, EZ?
I'm good. I'm having a beautiful time. This pandemic, I know it's been horrible for everyone, but uh, I just like to have the time and the moment to focus on my music, and this pandemic gave me the time to do so. So I'm just happy.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you're still doing your thing. Because you're a lit artist, and I just have to mention you recently gone through a name change.
Yeah, correct. So I changed it to YNG EZ. For reference to it's still Young Easy, but to reference of the spelling. So Y would stand for young, N would stand for and, G great Ezekiel Zion. So pretty
Wow.
much I just like wanted to go back to my roots. Yeah.
Wow. So can you tell us more about your roots? Like what you grew up on, what kind of music you grew up on?
Oh yeah. Well, I like to represent where I'm from. So I come from Jamaica.
Woo!
Waterhouse in particular. Shout out, big up yourselves. And yeah, so I from the roots of there, from Jamaica towards the going back towards the African roots. I feel like I found myself through my roots, and through that, it's like once you find yourself, you know who yourself. Like once you find where you're from, you know who yourself. And
100%.
really, I just like really connected with music of like the old school, the '90s. So pretty much both of Harmony, ECE, it would be like Eminem. I like to dabble up with a different flavors, different tastes of music. And I like to integrate that into what I do today.
Wow, I can see that. And how important is it for you to know your history?
Oh, very important because once you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it. And I feel like in life you have to understand where you come from, and that way you understand who you are, and that way you can shape forth into who you're gonna become.
Wow, wow. That's amazing. And like I noticed like in the way you post, in the way you talk, you have a message of peace, but you also are not afraid to bring out the darkness that's within and that's around. Is that correct?
Oh, correct. Honestly, 100%. I'm a type of guy that I believe in the yin and the yang.
Yes.
So there's a balance. In life you can't be too good and you can't be too bad, because without good there's no bad, and without bad there's no good. So you have to learn how to dabble with it. So what I do is like if I'm too energetic, I try to balance it out. Where's this energy coming from? Because in life everything's energy. And so once you know how to balance the two energies, you know how to balance yourself.
Speechless. Wow. I love talking to artists who are so enlightened, especially when it comes to energy, because music is a part of energy. It's not only something you hear, it's something you feel, it's something that's within, especially when you're writing your own music. You write your own songs, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. I
Wow.
love it. I love it. I love poetry. Yeah.
I see that because your penmanship is on point. The way you write your lyrics, it's like
Thank you.
I never heard it before, and I just want to go into some of your lyrics, if that's okay with you.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Let's
Yeah.
do it. Okay, so in your song Fame, you had my head banging. First of all, like you really went in that song. You said that you do this for the fame. You are so hard to read because you, like I said, you have a message of peace. You have a message of like, the dark times. And you also have a message of like, like you shining a little bit with them jewels, you shining with that, that fame kind of lifestyle. What does that line mean to you when you say
Mm.
you do this, but you do this for the fame?
Well, I want to talk about Fame itself
Yes,
as a
please.
song. Um, what it is that Fame itself, I dabbled into just what I see, what I see in the world. Like I see a lot of people chasing the clout, and with a lot of clout chasing, it's like I love it, but at the same time, you're chasing the clout,
Talk to us.
and once you get the clout, what is your message? You know, if you just chasing the clout and you don't have a message for the people, you're just wasting people's time. You know, that clout could have been to someone that was literally had something to say, and they don't get to say it because someone else just took that spot and wasted their time. So
Yes.
now an opportunity is going to go to someone else. Is going to waste another person's time that don't really get the shine. That really need to say something. You know, if you have something to say, uh, say it. You know, and why do you need that clout? So pretty much what I'm dabbling into with Fame is that I'm saying I want that clout. I want to
Mm-hmm.
chase that clout. I want all eyes on me. But as the eyes come on me, I'm going to deliver my message that I want everyone to hear.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
I get you.
Yeah, so that's what fame was about. You know, I'm literally playing with the dark side. I'm literally saying, come at me, I want all eyes on me, and I'm literally trying to deliver a message at the same time. Because I feel like the world needs that.
Well, I can definitely see how you're delivering your messages. You're very clear in your songs from where you're coming from and what your intentions are and where you're about to reach. Like you're not like you're not writing just to stay in Montreal. You're writing for the world to hear your music. I see that with you.
100%, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And like you have that type of music that you want to rewind your songs and listen to a line again and just hear a different kind of side of where you're coming from. And I like story music, like storytelling kind of music. And you really can put that person
Oh
in
yes,
your
I love
music.
that.
Yeah. And your music videos are lit, first of all. You always
Oh,
like
thank you.
you always deliver
I go
in your
all out.
music
I don't
videos.
do
Yeah,
much, but I go all out.
you do. You do. You go hard in those music videos. That's so cool. And in one of your songs, Ride for You. I want to dive into that song. How many years ago did you make that song?
Mm. That I believe was 5, 6 years ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow. So you definitely been in the game for a while. We're gonna dive into that too. So in your song Ride for You, you certainly like cars. You're a cars kind of guy.
Mm.
I see that, and I remember
Oh yeah, oh
I
yeah.
like I remember even like you were seen like in a BMW. You were cruising in your Beamer.
Oh yeah, my baby, I miss it.
Yeah, you're seen also next to a Porsche and a Mercedes Benz. Like honestly,
Oh yeah, I gotta do it big. I gotta do it big.
you got.
Foreman everywhere.
Do you have a kind of connect who like a car connect that you can hook me up one day with? Because honestly, like all the cars are insane, insane. You do it
You
big
know what?
in your music videos.
After this interview, I'll give you some contacts. We'll
What?
talk. I got you.
The perks of these artists is, man, you're definitely doing it big. I can see you. And I want to talk about your song Ass. That was crazy. For those who want to search it up, that's Ass with two kind of dollar signs. That was lit. The ladies, the vibe. You know what I mean? You're definitely doing it big. You have so many different kinds of sides of what you bring to this music industry. It hit up over 4,000 viewers as well. You know?
Yeah, correct.
You also like you said something that like really spoke to me. You said you're gonna be like I'm gonna be. You actually said this. You rapped this. I'm gonna be one of the greats like Eminem. Is that how you said it in your song?
Yeah, I'm gonna be one of the greats like M.
Like M,
And
yeah,
I
yeah,
said Jay-Z. I don't remember that. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That was amazing. I felt that motivation through that lyric. And what does that mean to you? That song, those lyrics. What does that mean to you?
Uh, well, like coming back from when I said I grew up listening to Eminem, was just like Eminem to me was a type of guy that set a mold into the music industry,
Yes.
and I feel that he was the type of guy that had something to say, and no matter what, the way he delivered it and the way he said it, even if it was viewed in a negative eye, he had something to say and he said it. He wasn't afraid to say it. So with that, I feel like it resonated with me as an artist because I tend to say things a lot that is normally truth, and the truth hurts to some people, and people don't want to hear that. But I was the type of guy that's like, you know what? Why am I afraid to say something because you don't like it? So I was always that guy to like, I don't care what, I'm gonna say it, and you're gonna view me as great as that man was.
Mm.
So that's why I delivered that line. It really touched me.
Wow, you're just beaming with greatness. I just have to tell you that, King. You're doing it, man. You're just beaming with
Thank you.
greatness. And I noticed that with our Mancha artists, is like they're starting to shine. And like you've been shining though. Like how long have you been in this game? Like how long have you been doing this?
Mm. Well, I would say a very long time, but it depends on what the seriousness of how I was doing it because I stepped into the game since I was 6 years old. I was starting off as a singer. I was like doing my whole singing. Then puberty hit, so I started. You know what? I gotta dabble with my voice, so I'm gonna start doing some hip hop stuff. Cause I always liked poetry, and I felt the way I need to transition my R&B and my hip hop together. So I started doing that around the age of 17, if I'm not mistaken. And I
Wow.
was doing it fun. I was just creating music and just having my catalog until one day Ass was the one that hit. Like I was 21 years old, I think, and I was like, holy crap! I was getting like viewed by Sony, Universal, and everything. So I was just like, you know what? Maybe I really have something here. Maybe I should take this serious now and actually go forth with it. So that's what I did. I did that, and that opened the gates towards Hollywood, the film industry, the
Yes.
modeling, and everything. So at some point, I just escaped music. I felt like I left music because I started dabbling into different networks and stuff. So now, as we speak today, I'm just getting back into the music. Just trying to deliver the message to people because I feel like in this pandemic, I have a lot to say, and people need to hear things because we're all getting lost. We're all getting like bottled up into our own
Yes.
minds. So
Yes.
I just want to let the world know that it's okay. This is just a process. This is a discovering yourself. Take the time and use this to discover yourself and create. 2021 is right on the corner. Now it's time to take action and create. Don't get bottled up into your own head. Just let it all out there, and don't be afraid to do it.
You know, that message was so important, and I think a lot of people need to hear that. Thank you so much, because it's so important to come, especially coming from a young man like yourself. And we need that message to be loud and clear, that we need to take care of our mental health. And I think a lot of
100%.
people in hip hop, like are going through so much, because that's where hip hop stems from. The struggle, the pain, and the celebration too. But like, we need to take care of our mental health. It's so important.
Exactly. Yeah.
Thank you for delivering
Mind,
that
body, and
message.
soul.
Yes, mind,
No
body, and
problem.
soul. So how do you stay so zen during these troubled times?
Hmm. I'm just naturally like that as a person. I mean, from my upbringings to having nothing and having things, it's just like I don't try to get lost in the sauce. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't try to get lost from negativity, positivity. Like I said, it all stems through us balance. So anything that happens towards my life, I always stay on a core level. I always stay zen. I always stay humble. I always stay me. You know.
Mm-hmm. I see that, and like you mentioned, how you staying humble. You got to see that Hollywood life. You said you dabbled in it, and you had so many experiences with it as well. How did that change you as a person, and how did you remain humble? Because I know you had to take a break. I know you had to take a break. So how did you stay grounded during those times?
Uh, don't lose yourself. What what I say is just like always remember where you come from. So the mentality you always want to bring out, no matter what situation, no matter if it's a situation that's gonna make you starstruck or just like become another person of who you're not being, you know. So you don't, like I said, you don't want to get lost. So I've looked at things and I'll be like, you know what? So this is how the game works. I'm just here studying, and I'm gonna take that and apply it to myself. But I'm also not gonna also take that and have that change me, you know.
Yes. Wow, like like you know you're hitting the soul right now when you speak. Like that's why people need to listen to all kinds of you know lessons in your life, because you get to share it with the world and teach other people. Like right now you're teaching me, you know, and I'm listening to everything that you're saying, and I respect you for that. I'm humbled to be getting these words
Thank
from
you.
you, King. And I just want to go into more of your music. Um, you were on MTL Mellow TV,
Yes,
right?
100%.
And I seen that like years ago, and now I was just touching up on that again. And you said something that hit me before, and it hit me again. You said you rapped. This is what you rapped: hip hop is all I got. That's my info. Can you explain
Yeah.
that line right there?
Um, Hip hop is all I got. That's my info. It's almost like me saying the way I express myself is through hip hop. And if I don't have hip hop to express myself, my word can't get around. So what I'm saying is that if I have a platform to do something or to make it be heard, I'm going to use that to my advantage to make sure that I can touch another soul, you know?
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. And I just want to go in through like your background a little bit more. Um, you have an old school vibe with some of your tracks. Like I feel that, like like it hits the soul a little bit. What music did you grow up on?
Hmm. That's kind of hard to say because
I
there's a little bit of everything.
kind of feel that in your music. Yeah.
Especially like genre wise.
Yes, because you even
Like
have a little rock in your
I've
music too, right?
I've listened to exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I was that type of guy that'd be like, yeah, I'm a street kid, but I listen to my rock from here and there, you know, because I don't know, music. I found like any way it's expressed, at the end of the day, is about the message. So
Oof.
whether it's expressed in like a jazzy way or a rock way or just like a hip hop core bass, it's like what are you trying to tell me? You know? So no matter what you're trying to tell me, no matter what way you're trying to tell me, at the end of the day, it's what you're saying in your music. So that's what resonates to me. So it's just like no matter what the genre is, if I like the song and I like what that person has to say, I'm gonna rock with it.
Deep. Wow. Cause like yeah, like you even have a little bit of screamo, you have rap, you have hip hop, some a little bit of R&B vibes. You're full of everything. Like you're about that music.
Oh yeah.
Period. Yeah, I see that.
Talented. If you have a
Yeah.
talent, you know, just don't limit yourself. Express that talent. Use all of it. You know, I get that a lot. I get like, what are you? A singer, a rapper? I'm like, I'm everything. I'm a brand. You know,
I hear
whatever
you,
I have
King.
to offer, if I could do it well, I'm gonna offer it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yo, you're dropping that knowledge. Like I'm just soaking that all in. Thank you, King. We need to listen to our
Oh
kings. You know,
yeah.
honestly, they got a lot of message. They got a lot of knowledge to drop down, and I respect that, and I thank you for that. Once again, I can't stop thanking you. And just before I go, just for a little, just for everyone to know, where is your go-to studio?
Go to studio. Phew. I go to three different studios. Sometimes I'll dabble with make way. Yo, shout out Buds.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know
yeah.
Buds since time, like in high school days.
Wow.
Shout out to you. Flyway Studio with Jake. Jake is amazing. He really brought out the R&B in me. I was at a point where I wasn't gonna do R&B anymore. Then he brought that life back in me. So it's just like his mastering, his mixing, and everything is just like it's so beautiful that it just made me want to sing. So and I go to a local studio downtown, and my boy Edward, shout out Edward Durant Productions. He's my producer. He's not my Dr. Dre. We have our home studio. We go there, we vibe, we touch up on things, and yeah, it's great. Like everything around me is just musically based, the background and everything. So it's like it keeps me motivated and keeps me doing what I have to do.
I see that. And what projects do you want your fans to know about that's coming up? And that's already here. Can you tell us some more?
Hmm. I'm gonna tell you what's already here. I
Yeah.
just dropped Offline
Yes.
last night. Go
Yes.
check that out. It's a little animated video. Oh yeah, Offline. That's good. That's with Bird Gang. I have a little bass group down here in Montreal. It's BERRGANG. So Bird Gang. You can find us on social media. And yeah, so I cooked up a little something with that. We got Offline. I was thinking of dropping another EP eventually sometime soon, but I just want to drop some singles for now, especially my birthday coming up in January.
Woo!
What up, Aquarius gang?
Yeah! Wow, you're Jamaican and Aquarius. No wonder we're vibing so well, man.
Oh yeah.
Same here.
That's it.
That's crazy.
So,
thank you
yeah,
so
well,
much.
Just be on the lookout for me.
For sure.
I don't plan my drops. If I feel the vibe one day, I'll be like, you know what? It's time to drop a song. I'm gonna drop a song. So pretty much with me, you just have to follow me on my social medias. That's YNG EZ _3. You can find me on all social media platforms. And yeah, stay in the loop. I'll drop something least expected.
Most definitely, we'll keep an eye on that too. You have me so intrigued as an artist, as a rapper, as a singer, as everything you are. It's so amazing to have you on 514 Online Mix. Thank you for being here. YNG EZ, you're doing it, man. You're doing it big as well.
Also, I have to tell you something.
Yes, sir.
See, I get you're crediting me, you're praising me, but I have to give you some credit. I have to praise you too. As a queen, you are doing a lot for the city.
Whoa.
that you don't even realize right now. You're doing a lot for the city because we have a lot of musicians, we have a lot of talent, we have a lot of rappers, we have this and that, but we don't have enough people that are giving us our shine, giving us a platform to express ourselves and to talk. Like for years, like I would be like, I want to go on DJ Academics, I want to go on this and that. Where's our Montreal core-based person that I want to go to and talk and express myself? And I really feel like you're that platform right now, and like you're doing a great deed for the city. And I want to praise you and thank you, and I want to tell you to keep doing that, keep going for it, never stop, keep grinding every day. You're gonna be the greatest person. I promise you that.
Wow. Said it from YNG EZ himself. I am more than grateful for those words. I'm so humble right now. I knew you were the right person, man. Like, you know what I mean? Especially during these times, you gotta speak to the right person, get the right message. And I'm speechless and overwhelmed with joy. Thank you, King. Thank you. I respect you so much.
Appreciate you.
And you're on 514 Online Mix, and we're at YNG EZ.
I'm breathing it, never leaving it, sink my teeth in it. I can